Hi. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Suzanne, and obviously Dave and I co-chair the department, and we are trying to get the message out about course learning outcomes, CLOs, in a lot of different ways. So this little video is just one way we are hoping to communicate that and show you some things in a real quick format. So I don't want to take too much of your time, so I just want to be brief. The bottom line is our department's gotten a little behind on CLOs, and so we are trying to catch up. One of the most important courses that we need to assess is the public speaking course, COM 100. And what we have done is we have reconfigured the CLOs for this course to simplify them and have come up with a fairly basic assessment rubric that you can apply in your courses this semester with existing speeches that you have already assigned to your students, and then basically assess them according to the rubric while you're doing your own grading, and then later upload those to Illumin, which I'll explain in a little bit. So a couple of things for you to know as we do this. One, probably most importantly, is that your role in this process is critically important. It is imperative that you are part of the CLO assessment. There are only 2 full-timers. There are 16 part-timers. The majority of COM 100 students are taught by adjunct faculty. You see them. They're in your classes. Your involvement in the assessment is, it's critical. So we really need you to do this. The other thing I need you to understand is that it has nothing to do with your assessment, or with an assessment of you per se. In fact, I don't even have any access to the specific data which you will gather or upload. I only get the conglomerate results of the whole department at the end. So what we really want is a true and authentic assessment of what are students getting out of the basic public speaking course. Are they accomplishing the core fundamentals that we really want them to leave the class with? That's what it's designed to do. So I want you to feel very comfortable in doing this assessment. I want you to feel equipped to do so and comfortable in terms of the whole process and how it works. And any questions or concerns, by all means, communicate with Dave and I. Let me show you some things. First, I want to show you this. Here we have the excuse me, the CLOs for COM 100, and as you can tell, we have reduced the CLOs down to just 2. Students should be able to organize a speech. Second, students should be able to extemporaneously deliver a speech. We've broken down what organization ought to contain. We've broken down what delivery ought to contain. We've created a rubric, simple, 4 categories: poor, average, above average, and excellent, all based on how well they incorporate the components that we address here and we address here. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple, pretty generic, that could fit with a lot of your particular formats or methodologies, and certainly yet able to capture what we need. Now, this is the form that you're going to get. Excuse me, I'm a little sick, but it's an Excel spreadsheet Dave and I worked on together to create, and you see both CLOs addressed up here. The components have been put here to remind you, and here you have the 4 categories in our rubric. You then just jot down the name of the student, and while a student is giving the speech delivery of a speech that you are planning on doing already in your classes, you simply are going to jot down their name and check off whether they're poor, average, above average, or excellent in each category of the 2 CLOs. Just check those off, and that's it. Really should take seconds in terms of the amount of time within your class. Should go very easily hand in hand with what you're already doing. And then when class is over, you'll then take this data, this sheet, and you will upload the results to Illumin. And there are some other how-to videos on how to access Illumin and exactly how to go about the process of uploading the data. And we'll give you some instructions or give you the links on those videos and how to do that. I did it for the first time myself just a couple of weeks ago, and actually found it to be a relatively painless process. When all of that is done, I'll then write a CIP, which is basically the course improvement plan, based on how all these assessments work out, and naturally I'll share the results for you, or with you for them. Okay, so I think that's it. I hope that's clear. Any questions, by all means, please ask Dave and I. We'd be happy to elaborate, explain. If I confused anybody, gosh, let me know. I'll be happy to do my best to clarify. Okay, thanks so much.